There we go.
And we are
What's
live.
going on, everybody?
What's up, everyone? Good to see y'all. Captain, Tim, Rennie, Bad Timmy, Sherry. Oh, John first.
Damn, everybody came in here.
Yep.
Wow.
The Time Prophet.
18 already.
Sherry. Hey, Sherry. Bee's Knees. Yo.
Bee's Nest, what's up, man?
Yvette.
Good to see you streaming again.
Super Blubberpuss. Is this the right place? Yes.
Yes, this is the right place.
Yes. So, and hail Cosmic Fusion. And hail Captain Trek. Good evening. I'm reserving my right to like or dislike. Yes. All right. Well, hey, so I did a show last night. Many of you saw it. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do the show last night due to other issues because it's a Hangout stream. And, you know, I do it with my friends, but I wasn't sure how to get the gang together or if I could even do it. And so I wasn't going to do it, but Captain Trek asked me to do a show. Please do a show. Other people asked me to please do a show. So I thought, I don't know, I'm even going to do it. So
I mean, we were talking about this like yesterday morning.
Yeah.
This was early. We were hanging out in the backstage, and Darius had forced givings, or whatever the word I'm looking for, about doing a show tonight. And I was like, no way. You got to do a show. You cannot do a show. What are you talking about? Everybody wants you to do a show. But yeah, I mean, thanks to recent activities, and I can understand that. And I'm sure everybody can understand that.
Well, I would say
you
tensions.
don't want, tensions, drama. You want everybody to get along. You don't want, negativity, and I mean like real negativity, not the kind of like me making fun of Endgame negativity, but to throw a wrench on your show, right? I mean, look what happened to my stream, right?
We
had an attack on my show, and it completely killed it. Not only did it kill it, but it killed a YouTube channel. And that event weighs on me, even though I wasn't directly responsible. I was responsible by proxy. And if I didn't do that stream, we'd still have a YouTuber and someone on Twitter to talk to. So I get it. But so Darius was not feeling it. And like I said, he already got a message from Captain Trek, and we were just talking in the backstage, and we're like, no, you got to do something, like seriously. And so then we started talking, and what could we do? We were talking for how long was it? Like 2 hours, like seriously talking about what we should do. And then somebody came up with a lovely idea that if you didn't want to do the show, you had a couple options, right? We talked about doing the show by yourself, and you were willing to do that. And I just mentioned that. I was like, if you do a show by yourself, like, what's the point of Hangout, right? Like, you don't want to do the show because of drama, but if you do the show and alter it because of drama, it's the same thing. You're letting the drama win. You're letting it dictate what you do. And I would really be strong against Derek. Now, if he wanted to do another show, a different show, and do like a solo show, it's fine. But we weren't talking about doing a different show. Darius wasn't talking about doing a different show. We were talking about doing Hangouts by proxy, right? And we can't do that. That's not a solo show. So we're thinking about what can we do to try to have our cake and eat it too. And we came up with a couple of ideas, but then I was like, why don't we do a skit and see how it goes? Why don't we do something where hopefully it's entertaining? Hopefully, it raises some eyebrows and kind of like beats fire with fire, right? Something that just explodes. So then we can open up the gates and have a regular show. Maybe stabilize this by just dropping a bomb on the show. And we came up with this idea to do a drama skit, a meta drama skit. And
Pickles, you glitching out? All right, I'll give him a sec. So yeah, the idea to do a meta drama against drama was kind of appealing to me, and so we said, okay, well, we have to go all the way. You can't break kayfabe, right? That's the number one rule of kayfabe, is you never break kayfabe. And so we'll do like we'll have a fight, and then I'll kick you out, and then and he said, oh yeah, and then ban me, and then I'll do a stream. Oh yeah, and then I can share the stream. We'll do a stream within a stream. Well, there he goes. Well, he's got the link. You can come back in. And honestly, I hadn't anticipated how emotional other people would become about it. And I take responsibility for that. It's humbling, and it's I hope that nobody was offended by that, but I know some people are pretty upset, and we're gonna let people come on and yell at us because I'm all about that. JJ says, "Can we just hug it out? I've caused more shit recently that I can't atone for. Can't we get along?" Dan, what happened? Oh, you were there. Well, you came in a little later, but so I kept asking us tonight what was going on. Never got an answer. Well, this is your answer. Hail, just another red shirt. While I wait for LDG to return, I got two other friends here, Yvette and Captain Cockney Mirror Spock.
Hello.
Hey, Yvette.
So, I want LDG in here before I say anything, but I will say to everyone listening right now, if I'd known about this, I wasn't awake, it would have gone down very differently.
Yeah, she was pretty cross with both of us this morning.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the problem comes down to is there was no reveal on the actual skit, so everyone still thought it was real. Now, that is probably the main problem, and why everyone has got so embroiled, is maybe a good word for it, by the whole fiasco. Two, the people involved should have been told about the skit, so they knew it was a skit.
You mean the people who came on after I opened it up?
No.
I know what you mean.
The whole skit had connotations for not just certain things, but a larger group, because other things were mentioned. And the people involved should always be told, because otherwise, as I said to you both, I would have been upset if I hadn't known. Now, everyone in the chat and everyone last night, I'm sorry I wasn't here, but they had this bright idea and forgot to mention it afterwards, but it was actually a skit. And that's, I think, I don't agree with the whole thing anyway, but if you'd said after the skit it was a skit, I think everyone would have been diffused and there would be no problems. But you guys didn't do that, so I'm not getting cross because I've already basically dragged them both by their ears, proverbial ears, this morning, guys, for you all, and had my talk with them, and hopefully made some valid points to them. I really wanted to say this while LDG was here as well, but I presume he's having problems with his computer, so... But he has heard this all from me, so be assured, everyone, that both Darius and LDG, at the same time, got my views. There you go.
All right, Captain, I know you want to let me have it.
I mean, I've got nothing to say.
Well, of the two of us, I guess it's just me for now. Yeah, I realized that, yeah, we should have explained it before the end of the show and probably before everyone else came on. And it was an experimental idea, and I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be interesting. It's I consider it a dramatization, right? Based on real things that we're feeling and real emotions that I know we've had. You could see the real emotion in Pickles when he was talking about it. No idea what happened, but tell them off, Yvette.
They were trying to do something right, but didn't quite pull it off. So...
Yeah, well, I didn't know if it was going to be successful or a failure, but I figured, well, you have to take risks sometimes. Well, what I really didn't want was for anyone to be offended. I hope nobody was offended, and a couple people were upset, but some people got emotionally involved in a way that was, hey, welcome back.
Sorry, my internet just crapped out. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, mine does that all the time. So anyone see Ghostbusters?
I'm sorry. How's it? What's happening?
I've said mine. I've got to go.
That's fine. You gotta go to Lex.
Right. Yes.
Have fun, darling. Not a problem.
I will see you later.
All right.
All
Good
right,
luck,
then.
guys.
Take care.
Be gentle on them, everyone, please. Bye.
I mean, all right. I'm sorry. It's in the middle of talking. No. Yeah. I mean, like I said, if it took heat from me to get a Darius streaming and having a regular stream, then so be it. You know, we sat down, we thought about what we could do, we made a choice, and we did it. And it wasn't like we weren't going to tell people. All right, you got enough YouTubers right now that are just bullshitting past their freaking drama and trying to get points for it. Like we talked about this. We were going to tell everybody. Now, whether or not we were going to tell everybody right then and there or wait until after and let everybody know, we chose after. We didn't know what was going to happen after we came back on. And to tell you the truth, I think it was a raging success because after he opened it up the panel, we had a great show. We had good laughs. We had good people popping in. We had a couple bumps in the road, but no different than anything else.
Self-justifying, tone deaf,
but
not reading.
But I will justify that this was better than not having a show and bowing down to shit that we shouldn't be bowing down to. And like I said, I thought it was a great show after. And
everything you just said is completely wrong.
Yeah. Well, I can see how you can perceive that. And I've already had my apologies to you. So for anybody who is upset,
no, because now you're calling
I personally
it a success.
Apologize.
It wasn't a success at all. Don't
for those of you who understand, I thank you.
Don't ever pull that shit again.
To you, I won't. And there was a mistake made. Okay, so we should have told the 4 people who were related. Well, of 3 people. Well, no, because technically, 4. We should have told 4 people what we were doing. And that was a mistake. And when that was brought to us, even Darius and I both agreed that, okay, yeah, that was one thing we should have done. But in the long run, no one actually got physically hurt. Okay? You're just emotionally let down. And I apologize for that. But as far as everybody else is concerned, just don't think it would have hit home if we just told everybody before we did it. Okay?
Super Lumberpuss says, can someone please just explain to us peons what happened? Yeah, last night LDG and I had a big fight on my show, and then we made up afterwards, and that was part of the show. It was designed to be a reflection of the stress that we were feeling for our other friends. And I know,
Cosmic, no. I mean, Darius has notes that he took. We spent hours on this yesterday in the backstage. Okay. From noon my time. We spent 2.5 hours and then an hour and a half, 2 hours before we went live going over this entire thing. So no, as far as anyone who watches me, Cosmic, I don't give a shit. Okay. I don't give a flying hell. This is not to protect me. I do enough damage to myself by myself to care about this was some kind of cleanup for me. I mean, seriously, I honestly came up with this idea. We were talking about it because Darius wasn't going to stream. There was no proxy scheduled for last night.
Well, Cosmic says I wasn't aggravated by it. Things happen. I'm now aggravated that I'm being told I was lied to. So the purpose of this stream is to explain what we should have explained while still in the original stream, right?
Yeah.
That would have brought it full circle. And
Agreed.
I recognize it now. That was probably the
better option, but we weren't going to know. It's the first time we did something like this. It's the first time I did something like this. So mistakes were made. Format. You don't know until after you do it. So now that we know, moving forward will be smoother.
Yeah.
But don't even think for a second this is some kind of protect LDG. Because if you watch my channel, you know that's not even possible.
Yeah, no, we had no intention of creating fake drama. No, that was the whole point, was that we have been stressed out by drama happening outside of our control. And it says, don't make me take my pants off. Right. And so it was it was an experimental, cathartic type of format change. Whose channel is this though? Because now I'm confused. We're doing this on my channel because my show was on my channel.
Yeah.
Hey, LRR. And she says, I called it. You did.
Yeah, someone did. There was 2 people who caught on, and we tried to give hints. We were talking about that too. Like, how can we like give subtle hints that this is just a skit, right? Like a War of the Worlds, right? Doing something just to make you guys think something was going on.
Take it for the record.
Yo,
This dude will be quitting
Yeah,
YouTube
what?
in another 10 minutes.
that stuff belongs on my channel. You invite us.
Mhm. He says, you're better than this, Darius. Well, I hope so. I hope.
Wait. The guy who wanted drama, the guy who told us
Real
that there was going to be drama, and we told him
Right.
no
Yeah,
drama.
I said, no, there's not.
Real drama, fake drama.
And he got drama, and he's...
You just don't get it, do you, Pickles? You just don't fucking get it. You just don't understand, do you?
Is that a question or a statement there, boss?
It's a statement.
Because of course I get it. I get it way beyond you.
You fucking
I understood fully the Russian roulette I was playing.
You do not get it. Shut the fuck up, cunt.
You can repeat that as many times as you want.
Shut the fuck up, cunt. You do not get it.
It is Tuesday, isn't
Wipe
it?
that fucking shit-eating grin off your face too. You do not get it. You empathy deficient motherfucker.
This is the part where you continue.
You're not even worth ranting over.
And again, I'm sorry. And yeah, there's a diversity out there. Everyone's going to take this differently. The whole point of doing this is to let people know. Now, this is something that other channels don't do. They just fly with it and try to put another notch on their freaking bedpost about drama they had to deal with that was just manufactured and fake. At least this had a purpose. All right. It's just like I tell anybody, it's not about what you say. It's not about what you do. It's about what you mean. It's about what you believe. And if you don't get that, then you need to go back to school. Okay. That's why everybody gets fucked over, because you get fooled by what they say and what they do and not what they mean. What we did last night, the meaning of what we did last night, which was to transcend the drama. It was to transcend the fact that you had a YouTuber that said, I'm not streaming tonight because 2 people had a high school bullshit fucking argument and wanted to be pussyfoot with both each other, which is stupid and dumb. You want to argue? I'll give you an argument. You want to have drama? I'll give you something to have real drama with. But that high school bullshit is not worth it. You don't lose friendships. You don't lose channels. You don't lose the time you put in relationships over high school drama. And then I have to hear that a YouTuber doesn't want to stream because of it? No. Think again.
Super Blubberpuss said, it wasn't funny. I felt sick hearing the shouting. I tuned out. I'm sorry, Super Blubberpuss.
And I'm sorry, Blubberpuss. And you're right. There were going to be people, and we talked about this, that they were going to, you can't get around it, right? You can't say one thing without pissing somebody off, even if it's the most beautiful thing in the world. Okay. You're never that's the beautiful of diversity. Everybody see things differently. And you can only hope that you try to do the best you can and to have the best possible outcome. But now that we've said this and we're coming out, we hope you understand. We really do. Okay?
Yeah, the purpose of this live stream is to eliminate any confusion about the last live stream, which I've acknowledged we should have just done within the live stream. So this is the next best thing. And yeah, so I just we wanted to be clear about that. There you go. You got your wish.
Absolutely.
Oh. It says, so the supposed argument between two people never really happened. Well, I mean, it happened on my show. But it was
Well, it happened.
part of the show.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like WWE. Were you going to sue WWE because they're fake? No, of course not.
There's no sex orgy or fresh fruit.
Hey, rough girl, how you doing?
You see, they took a poll.
So,
it says type 1 in the chat if you want to be solo. People, yeah, I guess people were actually liking the solo.
No, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean,
yeah, and because I've been thinking about doing a solo show, but you know, it's
and
I don't want to give up
too.
my Hangout show.
If you want to do a solo show, do it. You know what I mean? The only thing I suggest is make it a different show. Don't make it Hangouts. Right?
Well, I
don't think anybody wants a solo
from
Hangouts.
Everyone for doing the solo show, which was more than I expected. I see. I read that one. Yeah, you know what I like about high school drama. I get older and they stay the same age. It says, I'll tell you what's real. The treehouse, that shit is real. And real shit happens up there. It says, you did a great job going solo, Darius. Thanks, Courtney. Well, you know what? I think I probably will do a solo show at some point. Hey, Raquel. with his raps. All right. Captain?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Time Prophet's right. You can do whatever you want. That's the whole point. We all can do what we want. Right? So, obviously, yes. There's nothing against that. Darius had full control and choice. We were just talking and did exactly what we wanted to do.
In addition to clearing up any ambiguity, I also wanted to give anyone who was upset the opportunity to yell at me and give me a piece of their mind, because that's what I believe. Yep. Yeah, and Pickles too.
He's gonna pop it in the chat.
Well, not the public chat. I can send it out though.
Well, do all these people have access to wherever else you're sending it? I mean, obviously, you're going to know who to bring up.
Right. I can put it in the Discord, and I got a couple groups.
So if anybody wants to link, just ask Darius.
Yeah,
put it in the chat.
Wants to come on,
we can send it to you.
I can send it to you directly if necessary.
That's fine.
All right, Johnson.
It's very decent of you, LDG. I'm proud of you. Stay strong, brother.
This was only
this has been a test project from Prometheus. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Not Run Johnson. Thank you, nobody. I appreciate it, man.
Thanks, nobody.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Heroes Cookie says, "I'm only mad that you made me feel emotions. That's not cool. People might think something of me then." Right, and that's why we wanted to make sure that we explained it.
Yeah, didn't know how it was gonna go. Like, we were actually acting this out behind stage. Darius and I. What am I talking today? We were acting this out, like, behind scenes, like actually doing it. It was an interesting, and I almost felt like an actor. It was actually kind of fun doing it. Yeah.
Yeah,
WWE's fake. No, it's real. Santa Claus is real. Wrestling is real. Tooth Fairy is real. It's just not The Rock.
R says, this is what Andy Kaufman did with a Saturday night an event.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fuck him too.
Cheers, nobody. She said, "These LinkedIn girl says, are you sure Darius didn't just get roped into this?" Now I can see why you would think that, but no, I was really trying to think of how I was gonna do a show if I was gonna do it at all, and yeah, it's the
You know, we
Hangout
should have
show.
recorded that, Darius, because I mean, we were seriously talking, guys.
Fake news.
And I mean, Darius came to
Exactly,
give me-
fake news. which
straight up
became
came and said,
real news.
"We're not going to do it. We're not going to do a hangout."
Mhm.
That was on the table.
Darius under
Not the
duress.
issue.
The new show. Blubberfoot says, so we were manipulated.
Exactly,
Well, I hope not.
Us. We were being lied to, manipulated,
The,
sold us the truth.
You were
We
being
totally
entertained.
fucked over.
We didn't actually
Right.
manipulate
Don't
anyone
get it,
to
do
do
you?
anything.
Shut the fuck
We didn't
up.
make you do anything except for maybe feel emotions. And we need more of that. That's what movies
Totally
do,
lied to us.
right?
You upset
Movies
a lot
make
of
you
people.
feel
Nothing.
emotions.
Do not get it.
Don't get what?
We don't get what he's talking about. We don't get. But again, no
Mark
different
says,
than
"I'm getting
watching a
played."
movie.
No, well, I don't think so.
Yes,
Hey,
the
JJ.
difference, you fucking dumb cunt. Wait. I want to answer that point. This is my point, you fucking dumb, you disingenuous motherfucker. When you watch a movie, it is labeled a fucking movie, not the news. That is the difference, you disingenuous motherfucker.
Okay, so what you want
Shut
to
the
do
fuck up. I
is
don't
go
wanna
to
hear
what
it
you
from
want to do is go
I
down to the
don't want
bottom
you
and double check
labeling
if the
your
stream is
fiction
labeled
as the truth
entertainment.
ever
These
again.
channels are labeled entertainment,
Talking over me,
Cockney.
'cause that is how
This
a
isn't the
contempt
news.
is got for other people.
This isn't the
By
news.
extension, yourself.
Entertainment. Everybody who watches
Self,
YouTube,
you insensitive
anybody who watches any of these
motherfucker.
shows,
Yeah, you just
Darius
keep
literally
yourself.
sets it
Keep
up
doing it.
that this
you
is
got your knee on my
entertainment.
neck, but just keep doing it. Keep pushing on my neck. You dumb, insensitive motherfucker.
Let it out. Let it all out. I already apologized.
No, you're
But you're gonna
doing
sit
it
here
again.
and you're gonna
Self-reflexive,
be mistruthful.
insensitive
That
piece of
we
shit
all know.
motherfucker. You
This is
lazy-daisy
entertainment.
motherfucker. You gaslighting
This
motherfucker.
is not news.
You insensitive piece of shit.
It's okay. Let it out.
Go fuck yourself.
It's not the
Seriously.
news.
Nobody
But-
comes here to say we are experts or this is a news. They know. Everyone knows this is entertainment. No different than a movie. There's no false
Still not
labeling.
good.
Darius is literally using a different name. And I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize for a miscomment like that. We did not mislabel anything.
That's why we're doing this, right?
Yes.
To be clear about it so that nobody thinks that we're fighting and that we're not getting along. What's up, JJ?
No, just my own shit. You know that?
Yeah.
LDG knows that. And just, fake or real, it don't matter. All right? When I came to YouTube, I started off like everybody else, and everybody knows this. I started off in the chat. Okay? We're all chat rats in some form or another. But when I started live streaming, and after about a year of stuff I watched, when I started going live streaming with different people, this is before I did anything on my own channel. I told myself I wanted to bring something positive to this platform. Try to be as less negative as what you hear everybody saying. Trash and this. Oh, I can't stand that. Who are you waving at?
Person that's leaving.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, Raquel.
But
Here we go.
When I started doing my own thing, I said I just wanted to be positive, and that was before the big shift. I was always kind of like you were last night, Darius. I wanted to keep the peace. I didn't want the drama. But at the same time, if drama found me, I knew how to deal with it. But, let's fast forward 2.5 years, almost 3 years. Okay? Anybody can have a bad day. Anybody can take anything the wrong way. And that's why I'm here. I'm not here to jump on anybody because I was just trying to figure out what was going on last night, whether it was real or fake. Because I've got enough shit that I've fucked up that I'm paying the price for, and I'm an adult, and I'm going to openly do that. Okay? I made a mistake. You know, what happened, I never meant to happen. I can only apologize so much, which I really haven't had that opportunity to do so. But I don't even I think it would fall on deaf ears anyway. But, you know, I'm just, that's what I meant in the chat. Let's just get along, man. The drama ain't worth none of this. Because I've almost had the same conversation with LDG at one point in time. You know, it's like, hey, I don't feel like streaming tonight. He goes, man, you got to do randomness. You got to do this. You know, he knows how to push the right buttons, but sometimes they're not correctly in the right way, but still shit gets done. And all I can do is just try to rebuild the asshole image that I've just projected onto myself, because truthfully, that's not me. You know, I try not to be disrespectful, even though I've heard that I was, and no, it was never meant to be that way. But all I can say is I'm sorry. You know, you want to talk about drama?
That's all you could do is just, you know, own up to your shit, say sorry, and
Yeah.
If
No,
they
because
don't accept it,
Yeah.
or don't want to talk to you, then move on.
yeah, but I can't do that because I've got this firm belief I don't ever want to leave this world with any regrets, and right now I've got plenty.
I do feel the same. I don't, if I do something that, you know, made me upset or we're not talking, I would like to mend things. I mean, I think everybody deserves a second chance. Everyone deserves a second chance to mend things.
One deserves more than that.
And,
And with everything that I've just said, with all that being said, LDG, I owe you the biggest apology of all. You know,
Dude,
I
you don't owe me
literally
an
did.
apology. I already know. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a difference between one person and another. Okay? And if I haven't already put this into painful clarification, is that I
Hurt
get
yourself.
what I look for what people mean, not what they say or do. I knew you were sorry while you were doing it. Do you understand that? Do you get that?
At the time, I wasn't, because
At the time, I knew you were going to apologize and you were going to be honestly sorry. Already. You don't even have to say it, bro.
When have you known me to go off the handle that far?
No, you were having a bad day. You got triggered. I understood that. Now, most people wouldn't. Most people will call you an asshole son of a bitch for what you did and hold you against it. I am not one of those people.
No, one person has, pretty much.
Yes. And I get it.
Fine.
I've been there. Do you know how I've been after my dad passed away 2 weeks ago?
I know exactly
I've been in some dark fucking places.
I know exactly where you've been at.
Dark places.
And all I can tell you is it'll get better in time, but it's going to take a while.
That's not my point, though. My point is I'm dealing with it.
I know.
And things are seeing clearer for me. This is why I'm not going to apologize for. And I've been for the community, and I've been for people and helped people. I've actually sacrificed. I don't sit here and just entertain people. I actually help real people with real problems. I open up a backstage so you get to know me, where I'm not live and under the impression that I could be just doing this for entertainment. Okay? I fucking sacrifice for the community. So when Darius came to me yesterday, and be damned, and if you're one of those people right now, like that one asshole that just left, who's not listening to reason and just spinning his own narrative. Sorry, but that's what you're doing. If you honestly think I'm being a dick when Darius comes, says, I'm done with the show tonight. No show. And I'm not going to sit here and do anything I can to help him, then you are nuts.
Well, if I'd have heard him say that shit, I'd have put both my feet right up his ass.
And JJ did the same thing one night when he said he wasn't going to do randomness. I was like, no way, dude. Listen, if you're some 2-bit, not 2-bit. Sorry, I'm getting passionate right now. If you're a small YouTuber and you don't have like an everyday channel or every week show or something, that's one thing. I wouldn't push somebody who couldn't take it off a cliff and force them to stream or make it sound like I'm forcing them to stream. I wouldn't do that. But Darius is not that person. Neither is JJ. Okay? They've built something here on YouTube. They got something going. You guys watch them and you like them. Whether or not you like me, just put that aside for a second. Okay? They got something going. And they can hold their own. They deserve more subs and more visibility than they have right now. And I wasn't going to sit here and let Darius question himself. If you have a best friend questioning himself, what do? Do you just let him question himself?
I wouldn't.
Or do you help them? Do you talk to them? Do you be real with them and let them know, hey, dude, stream. What are you going to stop the stream for? Over some high school bullshit?
Well, for a while now, you know, and Darius keeps saying this, and personally, no offense, bro, but I wish you just stop, because for a long time I've been telling Darius, I said, dude, you've got this, man. Do it. You know how to do this, you know how to do that. Just do it. And then when it starts happening, you'll realize it. Well, guess what, Darius? It's happening. Do you realize that?
I don't know, man.
Last night's stream was almost at 300 views. Almost.
Yeah.
It is?
Every week.
Yeah.
Every week from day one, except for
Getting bigger and bigger.
birthday, every stream you've done has been over 100 views.
Yep. Absolutely. Darius doing a great job.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do that. Like, last night's show was not about the views. It was
No.
about...
I'm just saying the popularity of it. That's all. Just the popularity of it. Because
Was
when
it
you
the
stream,
drama
people
that
come and
happened
watch.
last night?
Right.
It's
yeah,
possible, but
it was about an expression of feeling. It was about, but here's the thing. Yes, we should have explained by the end of the show, but that's why we're doing this. We don't want to wait any longer, because I realized this morning that people were they were feeling something from it. They're being affected by it, and I didn't want people to be affected negatively in any way.
Exactly. Which, by the way, I don't know about all of Darius, but everybody who DM'd us, whoever DM'd me, we didn't lie. We told anybody who DM'd us, we let them know it was a skit. Like, we didn't perpetuate. And I told Darius, like, if anybody DMs you, just if they care enough to DM you, okay, we're going to let them know later. But if someone's DMing you now, just let them know it was a skit. Like, it's because we had a couple people that were emotional, and we had to, we're not going to egg them on like that. So we told them right away. So some people already knew.
Yeah. So we explained that, and go ahead.
Well, a couple things. One, as interesting as it was. Oh, hey, OnStar.
Hey, OnStar.
There was some.
Welcome.
I mean,
hey, everybody.
Hey, OnStar.
Hey, boss. Sorry for passing out in the back stream last night, but I was dead tired.
No worries.
LDG, you need to
I fell asleep at Raquel's watch party the other night. Luckily, I had muted my microphone before I did.
For lock
yeah. I watched the whole movie. It was the conversation afterwards that I faded out into dreamland.
It's nothing new to me. Murray Kitty does the same thing.
Yeah, I'm just glad I was muted first.
She always says that. She goes, "Yeah, I need to go find a stream to fall asleep on."
Which is fine. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry to interrupt, LDG. You were talking when I popped in.
RR says, do you guys have ideas for future skits? No.
Funny that you say that.
I don't think I want to do that again.
Maybe not that particular one, but we were talking about maybe doing other stuff, but not that particular one.
I mean,
And we don't know yet. It was just an idea. But thank you for mentioning it, though.
If we ever do, we will make sure to put it up front that's what it is.
I'm pretty sure at this time, because of the first one, the second one's going to be
I don't want to take any chances, man. You got to put something on it just to keep it labeled. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want anyone to feel, manipulated, deceived, lied to. That's not what I want. And that's not, that wasn't the purpose. Then that's why we're doing this. To explain it, to remove ambiguity, to apologize to anyone if they felt bad in any way, and to give people an opportunity to to basically speak their mind if they want to. So
exactly.
I don't know what I'm offended about, but I'm offended.
Okay.
And I'm offended that I'm offended. That's how offended that I am.
Well, guess what? I'm offended that you're offended.
Well, I'm offended. You're offended that I'm offended.
How much beer have you had?
I'm offended you're not completely offended.
I've only had a couple.
Yeah, Robert.
It sounds like you got some room left for being offended.
Yeah.
Hiding cookies and drugs isn't supposed to go the other way around. Good to see a Han Star. Never dress a skit as the news.
Exactly.
That is good advice.
I need to pop the chat out so I can talk to everybody. Here we go. No.
But Generation Productions, what is going on?
I hadn't seen you in a minute, brother. I hadn't seen you in a minute, Generation.
What's going on,
man? I'm not sure I'm voting for. A little like a certain Brandon. I think one is the vote for solo stream from me.
Yeah. Burnt bridges on this one. If I burnt, first of all, I took the hit. And I told Darius I'm fine for taking the hit. If I had to take heat so Darius has a good show, so fucking be it. Bite me. And as far as not you, I'm talking about the people, anyone who burns bridges with me, then your stem bolts were not strong enough. I'm sorry. Maybe I get you back on the flip side. But if you seriously judge me for that, seriously, out of all the stuff I've done and I am and I stand for, then the bridge wasn't worth standing. Sorry.
Well,
and I'll say that to my kids. I'll say that to you. I'll say that to anybody who sees this as a completely negative. I'm sorry. You need to open your mind a little bit more.
Well,
because there are people out there, right? Let me finish this. There are people out there right now lying to your goddamn face, and you follow them. They don't give a shit about you except for your super chats and your money and your clicks. Listen to this.
I've cut my own dead weight just because of that reason.
There are people that don't give a fuck about you. And if you're going to burn my bridge over this, there's nothing I can do. Have a nice life.
LDG, next time, just get some self-sealing stem bolts. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
I apparently really missed something.
What? Last night?
I'm LDG talking about burning bridges with him. I apparently really missed something.
No, somebody, a Time Prophet said I might have burned bridges, and hopefully I didn't burn Time Prophet, but I think he's talking about other people that saw what I did last night and judged me for it.
Basically, LDG and Darius did a skit last night, and for the most part, didn't warn nobody. For the most part,
Okay.
And that's what they're talking about, being offended, being upset because.
Okay.
Kind of pulled an Andy Kaufman there.
Which not everyone was, but if even one person was, significant to me.
People didn't understand it was a skit, and some people got their YouTube.
They got upset.
They got their YouTube
involved
in a bunch, so to speak.
And they have the right to. They have.
Absolutely.
That was the point. We knew people were going to feel things. But that was the whole point where I told Darius, we're going to have to come. This isn't something we're not going to, like, we're going to have to tell him after. When?
No, dude. Yeah, no.
Is what we didn't, like, we should have told him after. What we agreed on, we talked about it, and we agreed that we were going to tell people after, like the next day. Let it soak.
Right. Well, so
that was like the worst part of it.
I definitely take responsibility for that because I said, you don't break kayfabe, man. The thing about wrestling is wrestling was a real sport, but wrestling is fake. Sorry to break it to you guys. It's done as entertainment. So it's like a real sport that's fake, done as entertainment. And sometimes fights break out. Real fights break out in the middle of a wrestling match, right? And but then sometimes those real fights that break out in the middle of the wrestling match are also fake. Now, everyone watching wrestling knows that it's fake, but they pretend that they believe it's real. And the wrestlers know that everyone knows that it's fake and that they're allowing themselves to believe that it's real. The entertainment of wrestling comes from that suspension of disbelief and that involvement in the story.
Exactly.
Now, what I realized was a great error was that, yes, with wrestling, even though wrestling pretends to be entirely real, we do know that wrestling is fake. And I guess we thought that people would recognize that we weren't really that we don't hate each other. We're great friends, and that we weren't really like going at each other. But it's an expression of of thoughts and feelings, right? And letting it all out. And that was the entertainment part of it. And if you're not entertained, then I apologize. But
exactly.
If anyone wants to speak to us directly, you're welcome to.
Let it do it. And the thing is too, is because you guys as a viewer, you guys don't. Darius and I talk like almost every fucking day. Like me and him for the past how long? He hangs out in my back. We chill. We work together, for God's sakes, in the same backstage. We talk all the time. If you knew our relationship, it was obvious that we were doing a skit last night. And even I was saying things.
I guess I thought it would be.
Wait, I'm confused.
More people would figure it out.
Yeah,
right,
and some people did. Some people did
explicitly told. But what kind of surprised me was the emotional involvement of viewers, right? But the viewers and the chat are, I mean, they are our friends, and they are as involved with us as we are with them. Just think about all the people that you've met on YouTube, right? And people you've never seen that you care about.
Yep.
And the Time Prophet says, "Don't let people talk you into this stuff. Let them do it on their own show." But it was half my idea.
No one did that.
Yeah.
Right, Darius?
Right. I was not manipulated in any way. That's why I'm taking responsibility for everything that happened. Right. Because it's my show.
I'm sorry, but I get what he's saying, and he's right. Time Prophet, you're right. You shouldn't be talking to anything. But if you're implying that I did, Darius can tell you, I told him, dude, whatever you choose to do, I'm with you.
Yep.
I wasn't trying to manipulate him.
Control of his own show. No one is making him do anything. Are they?
Absolutely.
No, they're not.
I mean, we talked about like 3 or 4 different things on what to do. Like we were just talking, like we were having coffee, right? It was morning. He woke up a little late. I was already up, came in the backstage. We were just talking. It was
Improv doesn't
completely organic. This was no scheme or trying to hand puppet Darius at all. I would never
It's
force
funny.
somebody to do something.
It's funny that you use the wrestling analogy, because when I was growing up, my parents had a part-time job where all the major venues in the town where I was born and raised for 16 years, they sold T-shirts for an outside company that sold T-shirts for like concerts, all the events at all the venues in that decent sized town. And they used to sell T-shirts for wrestling, and this is back in the old school WWF days before they had to change their name. And I would go with them sometimes to some of these events. And, you know, they would have to go set up their booths and get all the merchandise and all that stuff set up. So as a kid, I'm just wandering around a venue hanging out, and you would see the wrestlers that later on wanted to kill each other practicing for that night, you know, in the ring. They'd be practicing, you know, choreography, so to speak. And then when they'd get done practicing, they'd all be like backstage, so to speak, just like hanging out like us, like, hey, well, you know, just talking, and how's your wife doing, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, and then all of a sudden when it's go time, they're up there like, F you, LDG, I'm going to strangle you. And then they get into it with each other. And it's like, man, 2 hours ago, y'all were like high-fiving each other and talking about your kids and shit. So as a little kid, I learned really quick that wrestling was not, in fact, real.
Well,
not that I'm saying they're not athletes. It's just the storylines, so to speak, are not real.
I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. I'm gonna go poke my head into the chaos list and probably finish that out. But seriously, guys, whether it's fake or real, we don't need the drama. Darius, LDG, if y'all want to do skits, that's great, but leave the drama at the door. We don't need no more of it. It's tearing us all apart. I don't care who you are, where you are, how many subs you got, how popular you are. The drama is tearing us all apart in one way or another. We're better than this. We're a lot better than this. What we got to do
should
is
be.
show,
Absolutely correct.
What we got to do is show that we're better than this. We got to lead by example. We've got to put that example forward.
Absolutely right.
It's great hanging out with you guys. Great to see everyone. Han, it's not personal, but I was actually going to go on to the chaos list tonight, but I saw this happening, so I figured I had to say something.
So now you want to cause drama between me and you, JJ? Is that what you're saying?
Damn right, and we'll take care of it later.
I will throw some hot dog spaghetti all in your face, brother.
You can keep that shit, man. I'm telling you right now, you can keep that shit. But anyway, it was great seeing everyone. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for showing up. Thank you, everybody in the chat.
Good night, brother.
That kind of understands what was going on, but hopefully things will change from here on out. Darius,
that's
like
the goal,
man. JJ,
like I said, man,
have a good night.
You're gonna be popular. You're gonna be popular. You already are. So, hope you're prepared for what's coming. Just keep doing it.
The storm coming. Later, bud.
And I'm going to tell you the same thing I've told everybody else that has done exactly what I'm about to tell you. You get all big and famous, don't forget where you came from. Because that's exactly what LDG was talking about.
You make it sound like there's several people that we know, JJ, both of us together personally, that's happened.
Yeah.
That's happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. I've said that to every one of them, and guess what? Ain't none of them got a word for me. So
I can talk to some of them, but I have to call their agent first and arrange a time to talk to them.
That shit pisses me off.
Yeah, not going to do that.
Ain't nothing worse than somebody who sells out.
But anyway,
all right, man.
Take care.
Take it easy, JJ.
Have a good night, brother.
Good night, JJ.
Later, JJ.
And real quick, man. Even though I have nothing against Time Prophet, there are people who in the chat like to use absolutes. Darius, you won people over. Don't think you didn't win. This isn't.
Well, yeah,
this
isn't about me. This isn't about that. you know, this is
Well, you highlighted it. I was
Well,
just
it's
wanted to
about-
comment on it.
right.
That's
well,
not
it's
true.
about clarity, right? And it's about responsibility, right? And communication. That's what it's about to
Exactly.
me. That's why I'm doing this. To be transparent.
I need to go back and watch the skit apparently because it sounds like y'all stirred up a fucking shitstorm. It sounds like.
Well, I guess you had the whole thing on your stream, right? So you don't even got to watch my video because he puts my video on his video. So you just got to watch. You might have to fast forward a little bit because he like took a lot of time talking to the chat and put a little space in there. But you'll eventually see where he puts me on stream and then maybe rewind like 5 minutes.
You'll see it if you skim
Before
through. You'll
that.
see it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. What
Yeah,
was
so
it?
we-
There was
we
there was
transitioned
a comment.
to
I was waiting
transition.
for you to highlight.
And this was on your channel last night, Darius?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
on my channel, on my show.
Okay.
The show that you joined later on.
Oh, okay. So it was at the beginning of your stream.
It was in the middle.
Middle.
Yeah, because I wasn't on your stream till like way towards the end. Because when I was on there, you'd already been going for like 4 hours or something.
Yeah, they
3
went
or
like
4
4.5 hours.
Yeah.
Ancient One says he sends you a DM and it's important.
I read it.
Oh.
All right, I'm confused. What happened last night? That was all a skit?
Yes.
Yes.
Which I'm gonna mute StreamYard because I'm actually gonna watch it so I can get.
You don't watch it now?
I'll be right back in just a second, everybody. I'm gonna mute
Oh,
StreamYard and mute.
And
My
yet you won't
microphone.
watch my time travel video.
So wait. So what happened last night between you two? That was just a
That was
fake
the
completely
thing?
fight, the fight that we
redone.
had. Yeah, the
Yeah.
fight that we had. Yes, that was part of the
fight.
show.
Me being pissed off that he was just doing a solo stream on his Hangouts stream because he didn't want to open the panel because of drama. That whole side I was taking, when the guy was like, "Why are you talking to Darius like that? And you're a mod." That whole part, all of it, all the way up to me getting kicked off the stream, getting banned, doing my own stream, the back and forth, the whole 9 yards. The stream,
Right. And then you
the
came
skit
back.
ended when I came back on the show. So we didn't
Yeah.
know what was going to happen.
That was the end. And then the rest was just a regular show.
And then he opened up his panel. He had a great show last night. A lot of people came in. And it was a regular Hangouts. But he got to have his solo at the beginning. And he got to open it up in the end. Basically. Now he said you had a short stream only because you didn't want to do another 10-hour stream.
Yeah, I
Because
didn't want
last
to do
week you
10
did that
hours
and
again.
screwed up you were
Yeah, dude.
you sounded
well,
like shit for days after that.
Yeah, I
Um,
couldn't
But
sleep at a normal time all week.
Why? Now I'm really confused now. Like, so the big fight between you wasn't really real. It was just fake. Can I ask why that was necessary to do that?
Yeah, good question.
Because everyone now, I'm confused, but everyone in the chat's confused now. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, well, we worked the fight into the show. So I would begin solo, and then I would let him on. We would fight. I would kick him out, and then he would yell at me, ban him, and then he would stream against me, and then I would come into his chat. We would make up, and then he would come back, get back on the show, and then I would send out all the invites if anyone wanted to come on. The rest would just be a normal show, done as usual.
all for the reason because Darius wasn't going to have a show.
Well, yeah,
Darius
I was leaning
not gonna
towards not
stream.
doing it, and he's like, "You should do it." I'm like, "Well, how would I do it?"
Well, okay, wait. You were not. I know that you were not gonna do the Hangout, but from what I'm understanding, so you agreed to do a skit.
Well, I
That no one,
agreed to do it. I came up
no
with
one,
it.
yeah, but no
We didn't
one,
exactly disagree.
no one, was no one got a heads up or even
Exactly.
We
was
Right.
aware
we understand.
there.
We should have
Yes,
told
and
4 people, and you were included on that list. And we apologize.
I did not. I'm just finding out this now. I thought that what happened last night was actually real. Now it's not. So I am really conflicted at the moment. Like, well, I understand you want to do a skit, but everyone last night and people on the panel, some people on the panel thought it was actually real shit going on. Now all of a sudden it's not. We should have got a heads up about that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Moving
you're
forward,
right. You're right.
and Darius agrees. We'll make sure we do that.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's something that, like I said, like this is the reason why, like War of the Worlds was so controversial, and like Andy Kaufman. I mean, this is, not unprecedented. But yeah, I guess after seeing it, yeah, we'll let you guys know. And even if I'm doing it, but
I'm caught up now.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
We'll let you guys know.
I could see why people thought that was serious, but at the same time, when you say it's not serious, I don't see people getting upset about you all joking around.
No,
Right, but we
not
bought
really.
it full
You don't
circle.
see it,
so that
really?
he came back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dumb
So
as I
that-
thought.
and
when
we came back
Pickles
together.
when Pickles came back, you even turned your camera on and went kind of like, hey,
Yeah, that's kind of my point.
I tried to give slight
Oh, don't worry about what
hints.
I'm saying. Eh?
We were talking about that. Sorry, go ahead, Cockney.
All right, moment's gone.
It's a delay.
I'm sorry. I had to catch up because I joined that stream way after all that. So yeah, I had to go back and catch up. But okay, I'm caught up now.
It was YouTube's Orson Welles. Yes, R&R. That's the way I saw it.
Oh, like War of the World. Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want people jumping off buildings. So
yeah, that's yeah.
Can you highlight Ambassador
so you're
comment
diabolical.
at 9:34? See here, it was because Darius wasn't sure if he wanted to seriously. Either you fucking stream or you don't. No, not that one.
9:34.
But you're right. 9:34.
All right, let me go back.
Ambassador's a
9:34,
friend.
It says, "Look, I'm new to Darius' channel. I don't know him from anyone. LDG, you I know. So to a relative outsider, this all seemed genuine."
This Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs just doesn't get it. I mean, this is the whole point of cinema, is it's a movie. I mean, this is some Jesse Smollett's bullshit right here. Does no one get the point? You should have told us beforehand,
Jesse
not
Smollett
during,
wouldn't
not
tell
straight.
you.
We're still
past that
point.
Still arguing with me,
We'll
aren't you,
tell you
Darius?
next time.
You boasted to me, Darius, that you've got enough emotional intelligence not to argue with a girlfriend. Now, apart from the fact that I'm not fucking with you, you listen to me when I talk to you. Don't argue with me. I'm expressing my point of view as logically as possible. You should have told me before the skit. If you don't get that, then you're as much of a problem as the Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs, who can also go fuck themselves.
Huge favor, though. You got to remember that I said,
my position,
and both of us said,
the next time,
we understand,
if anyone ever
and we
does that
will.
to me, I will hurt you real bad.
I know you're hurt. I can't.
No,
you want me to send you
you.
flowers?
I don't have emotions.
I can't apologize enough.
You can't.
I will let you know next time. I am sorry. Honestly,
next time.
Sorry.
Those of you that don't get that, okay, it's a performance, and especially because it means you're not listening to my channel. That is why The Usual Suspects is the worst movie ever made.
Usual Suspects.
It's that you just pulled an unreliable narration without telling me. I believed this was reality because I thought you were my friends.
I'm your friend.
You pulled an emotional response out of me and the audience
by not telling us
By
that you were
force.
doing a skit.
Have
So the next person
Emotional
that tells
rape.
me there's war of the
Have-
world, if there's no motherfucking aliens, that person is going to be eating their dinner through a motherfucking
Have-
straw up their arsehole.
have
No, I'm
have
not
you,
done yet. Right?
Have you never had
No,
your
I'm done.
friends?
No, I said
pull
I'm
a-
not done. Oh, well, you
Yeah.
can talk over me, can you? What, are you better than me, are you? What I'm saying doesn't matter. What are you, king of the fucking airwaves? Go on then, talk, motherfucker. Better be funny.
Go
better be
ahead,
some,
Darius.
better be more
I mean,
witty than anything I can come up with. Go on, speak. Speak, motherfucker. Go on, say something funny.
I am a motherfucker because I've had 2 kids. So I fuck my wife and she's a mom. So I am in fact a motherfucker. So I
moms need
appreciate
love
that.
too.
But you made me lose my train of thought with
Good.
your
I'm surprised
rambling
you
and
got
arguing
one.
with me.
Those tracks you got one track and it's just a figure 8, isn't it? Going round and around. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tong, doo, doo.
I think
Coffee
you're putting
time,
way
ding,
too
ding.
much.
Alright,
You're
alright.
putting way too much emotion into this. Way
Oh,
too
really?
much.
Well,
Really,
Yeah.
I'm holding
I just-
I
back.
thought
I
the
just
same
wanted-
thing
I'm
with
get the
my
rest of
stream.
the
motherfucking
point.
over here. I'm chilled out, fucking Kirk. Spock, whatever his name is.
You're talking
but
about
yes,
making
you're-
What do you mean
people.
I've got too much emotion?
You're
This
talking
is
about
me
making
relaxed.
people eat through a straw,
This
and
is
you're
me
saying you're
heavily
holding
sedated.
back.
No,
Yeah, the
Uh,
thing of it
but
is,
you
everyone's
were not the
different.
joke.
So you're gonna have
And,
people
ad hominem,
like
ad
Nobody-
hominem, ad hominem.
Nobody was the joke.
Cheap shot, ad hominem.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Now I'll interrupt you again.
Oh, good for you.
Have your friends never played a joke on you in your life?
So you're still not getting it,
He doesn't
are you?
like
I'm
pranks.
expressing my
He
point
hates
of view.
pranks.
Don't
I played
ever
a
get
joke
a
on my
job at
wife
a
one
rape
time
crisis
that made her
centre.
cry, and it was still kind of funny.
Yes, they have, and I'm still sore over it because they fucked me over by not telling me it was a joke. It almost destroyed our friendship.
That's the whole
Thanks
point
for
of a
bringing that up.
joke. Is you don't.
You're
a-
not
a
getting
joke-
it. Never get a job as a receptionist at a rape crisis centre
I
because
will
you've
not.
got no empathy for someone that's hurting.
That's the whole
Yeah,
point.
I'm
A
not
joke-
asking you
a
to
joke
defend
can-
what they did. I'm telling you, I don't like what they did. So shut the fuck up, you insensitive
Look.
cunts. No wonder she
I
don't.
get
How
what
is-
Cockney's
how is-
saying too, and Hanstar,
How-
there's no
how
use.
could-
Just
I'm
stop.
not
Just stop.
asking you to defend the
Stop.
crime. I'm telling
I'm
you I
not
didn't like it.
defending them. I'm not defending them at all.
You
I'm
are, and now you're
defending-
denying your defense of them. You're just digging yourself
Oh God,
deeper.
you're
you
just
dumb-
feeding it.
Act-
Hanstar,
actually,
just shh.
How
I
dumb are
like to-
you?
I like
Just
to
play the
feed-
footage.
I
You're
like to feed
embarrassing
You're-
yourself.
cards.
you're not gonna win.
Listen.
Stop
Um,
gaslighting me. You're not going to win against me. Keep talking, motherfucker. What else you got?
Exactly. Listen, some
Keep
people,
digging
Hanstar,
yourself. Go on.
are like that.
Tell me
This is
tell me
what you
some
get with
shit.
diversity.
Thanks,
Some people
motherfucker.
don't
You
mind getting a prank as long as you tell them there's a prank. Some people don't, like me,
Bitch.
don't want spoilers, or not don't want spoilers, but some people don't want spoilers. Some people want to know what they're getting into beforehand.
My
Okay.
whole point is a
Kaiser
joke is
Soze
never going to be a
replicating
joke
motherfucker.
if you tell people ahead of time it's a joke. That's the whole point of a joke. If
You're
I
still
tell you
doing
ahead
it
of
now.
Exactly.
time,
aren't you?
this is
You're
a
still
joke.
doing it.
Right,
You're
that's what I
still
thought, but I
doing it.
miscalculated
You're
that
completely
apparently. So.
ignoring my reason.
Everyone's
about-
different.
I don't give
Some
a
people like
fuck
that. Some people don't.
what you think. You are nothing to me.
Apparently,
You're an insect. You're a bug. I wouldn't piss on you if you're on fire.
well, the feeling's mutual, and go change your fucking.
Yeah, well, that's
tampon.
what I mean. You started with the feeling. I give out love, but you give nothing. You're worse than a replicant. You're like a Nazi. You care nothing.
Oh,
You have
Lord.
no
Appar-
empathy. You are legit a fucking sociopath, bro.
Captain, I
Go
wanted to
look
hear
in
what
the
you
mirror.
have to say, but I don't
take
want you
the
to.
mushrooms
I
and
don't want
fucking
anyone
do
Apparently,
it.
you know.
be
I'm
attacked.
feeling, motherfucker.
Apparently, you know absolutely nothing about me because
I know everything
All
about
I-
you. 'Cause I
okay.
know enough. I've known enough, and that's enough. I don't need to know
Okay.
anything more. And I will
because
know
all
what
I
to
do
discover.
is give out
You go look in the
positivity
mirror,
on
bro. You
YouTube.
change
I
your way.
can't help
You
it.
think
You
about
can't take a
yourself.
fucking
I don't
joke.
need you to defend the position. You see, you're doing it now. You know,
I'm not
take a hint
defending
from
their
LDG.
position
Alright.
at all. I'm
here we go.
defending
Alright,
that
alright,
a
God,
joke
alright,
is
I'm
a
getting
seriously.
joke.
Hey, all right. I'm
Yeah,
ready
this
to.
isn't
I'm
about-
ready to end it.
People are supposed to be mad at us, not you. Okay.
Well, no, I
know
like
both-
you because you're getting it, LDG. You now finally get my point, so thank you.
I got
I
your
appreciate
point,
someone that gets it.
and I get Hanstar's point. This is the problem
well,
with
they're
understanding
contradicting
people.
each other, so
Is that the people you
Thank you,
understand don't understand each other sometimes, which is ding, ding, ding right now.
Oh, this
This is
so
the fucking
funny.
problem that I come up with trying to bring a community together, because I work my ass off of understanding him, her, him, and you. And let me tell you, I took an extra minute with you, my friend. Okay? And I have a strong feeling the worst part, the hardest part of a relationship is understanding the other motherfucker. Okay? That's the hardest fucking part. 99% of arguments, including the one you just had, was because you both don't understand each other.
That's not true. That is absolutely not true.
That is absolutely true because you just ignored what Hanstar said, and Hanstar was ignoring what you said. Well, I understood both of you, and that was a pointless and meaningless argument that could have been avoided if you just shut the fuck up and listen to people.
Yeah, that's what I really was saying, because I make a point of listening to people. I get his point completely. I can.
You had a point.
You are full of
He
shit.
had a point. You both had a point.
Yeah, and I listened to his point. He's not denying I listened to his point.
I'm not at all.
Exactly. I agree with you, sir. I think Hanstar's done a great point of appreciating my point. He disagrees with it, but he heard it. You, LDG, you're full of shit. You're an arrogant prick. How dare you, you piece of shit motherfucker. You non-listening prick. How dare you project on me your lack of listening? I heard Hanstar's point. I disagree with it, but I listened to it. You, LD, this is why.
No, then you kept calling them names.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt you again, Captain. I would say in this scenario, we can agree to disagree. That's the way I like to look at it.
Yes, we have to.
Okay, there you go.
You made your point. I made my point. Although they did not meet.
You, LDG, you get together.
Yeah, I mean, you can agree to disagree.
Yeah,
if you want to be lazy and just cop out with like that, that's fine. If that separates you two, that's fine. But I personally have a huge issue with agreeing to disagree over something that needs to have reasoning.
Listening by an interrupted.
This isn't. I like chocolate milk and I like strawberry milk. Well, we're gonna agree to disagree. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're talking about core values, morals, things that are either true or not true, agreeing to disagree is a stalemate. It means nothing. There's no progress. You guys still hate each other. You're just agreeing to disagree.
I'm not
fighting the war on two fronts, and right now, Hans.
You know what happens when
compared to you.
I don't hate Captain Cockney Spock at all. If I see him on a stream tomorrow, I'll still talk to him.
Me too.
If he'll talk to me. I mean, I don't hate him.
We're all brothers on this planet.
I mean, yes, we had a little tiff, a little heated discussion, but
little EPS.
I mean,
little PDF.
At the end of the day, it's.
I like Jill's comment, please. Discussion. I like Jill's comment. Jill, this is the part about my rant, and we tried working on this. Okay, the argument was fake, but the message was real. That's how I was able to sell it. The argument was fake. The message, real. What I was talking about, I believe. Everything I said is true. I believe it. None of that was fake. The only thing that was fake was the implied implication that we were arguing. That was it. The message, real. Argument, fake. And if you listen to what I said, everything I said about YouTube channels being fake and viewers being lied to and YouTubers being forced to make decisions because of drama and all that crap, everything I said, I believed it. It is not fake. So please understand that. The only thing that was fake was the fact that Darius and I didn't even hate each other. Didn't hate each other. We weren't arguing. It was a play. It was a mess. And Darius, what did I tell you? I wanted the argument to have a G.I. Joe ending. I wanted it to be themed to show people how two people can have an argument and actually say, stop, wait a second. We're arguing over bullshit. and come together. There was supposed to be a theme, a moral to the whole play. That was real.
You know, I thought it would feel good if we came back together at the end as buds.
Well,
And that would be a cathartic experience.
I know, LDG, you don't like the saying agree to disagree, but I think that's what me and Captain Cockney Spock just did. We just had it out and fucking cussed at each other, but at the end of the day, we're still social with each other. And if I see him on a stream, I'm going to talk to him. And if he sees me on a stream, he's going to talk to me. And to me, that kind of goes along with your message. I know you don't like the saying agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, we just cussed at each other and had an argument, and I heard his point, and he heard my point, and now it's all good.
Hanstar,
now it's all
Hanstar,
good.
we know it's deeper than that. And it's not that I don't like the comment. Like I said, if you're going to say that over something that's subjective, that's fine. You can say it. Okay. But you are on the argument that people should be allowed to enjoy content that doesn't say with a disclaimer, right, that it's fake, right? Yet Cockney is on the other side where he wants to know, you better at least disclaim to me what I'm watching is fake. Then I can suspend disbelief. So you're two sides of the coin, and you're both arguing that only one side should exist. That's the problem. Both of you are allowed to exist. Yeah. That's what freedom is. You both are free to be who you are without interfering with the other person being who they are. That's freedom.
The way you say it. Damn, work on your intonation, bro.
I'm not. English is my second language.
Good night, Zach.
It is Zach.
And Newbomb Turk, I acknowledge that. He says there are far better ways to get your point across. The shit you pulled was middle school level BS. We are all adults here. Adult discussion shouldn't be difficult to have on a stream.
Yes. And you both
absolutely right. There's a time and place for everything. And you can't say that one particular thing isn't right at a particular moment. We chose to do this. This isn't like an everyday thing. We're not just doing high school. The reason why it was high school bullshit drama, because it was created from high school bullshit drama. That's the reason why we picked that theme, was to mimic the same exact drama that Darius had to wake up on and say, I'm not streaming because of this high school bullshit drama. And now if the reason for Darius was different, so would have been the skit. So it isn't that one-sided as you think.
Welcome to Victim Blaming with LDG.
I'll victim blame you. So, and again, multifaceted.
I have a worse joke that I played on my wife many years ago.
Is it on the inside of a gas station bus stop
no,
bathroom?
That's where I found your phone.
All right, good. I got to switch over. Darius, let me in when I pop in and out. I got to go. Be right back.
I have a horrible joke that I played on my wife one April Fool's.
Oh, like a prank?
Yeah, that literally made her cry. And Captain Spock, you will not like this at all. I'll just tell you that.
I appreciate the warning, and I will put in emotional dampeners. Compensating now, thank you.
One April Fool's, I decided, and my wife and I have been married for 24 years. I've been
you
married.
You already got to give me April Fool's. That's fine.
But one April Fool's, serious as a heart attack, I randomly went up to my wife in her house and said, hey, I found somebody else I want to divorce, with a straight face. And she said, what? And I said, yeah, me and I'll just make up Susie, we've been fucking around for a while, and you know, I'm done.
Funny
with
that
this.
you picked Susie though, isn't it, folks?
I'm done with this.
Very
you know,
specific.
we've been together for however many years we've been together at that time. I don't remember now exactly when I did it. And she did not get the joke at all when she got very upset. And then I said, April Fools. I slept on the couch for a while, quite a while after that one. Yeah, so it went across, I think, Darius, kind of like you and LDG's joke skit went across.
Yeah. Well, consider me on the couch, or I guess in the doghouse.
I don't, and I know Pickles is making a point, but I don't mind the term agree to disagree, because that's exactly what me and Spock are doing. He has his opinion, I hear his opinion. I have my opinion, he hears my opinion. At the end of the day, we can still be sociable and be friends and talk to each other. We just don't agree on that one specific thing.
Yep.
And that was kind of my whole point of, okay, we'll agree to this. Yeah, we cuss each other out. I work with a bunch of dudes. We cuss each other out all the time. But at the end of the day, we're all friends with each other. It's like, fuck you. No, fuck you. No, kiss my ass. Well, no, you kiss my ass. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, man, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. I don't know. I just think there needs to be, and like I said, I know LDG doesn't like that term, but it in the world today, I think there needs to be more agree to disagree. I mean, I understand people have different takes on things, different opinions on things, but we let it, instead of meeting it like Captain Spock and I, the rest of the night, tomorrow, if I'm on a stream with him, we can talk. Everything's cool. Even though tonight we had separate opinions from each other that are different. I think the real world right now, the modern world, is like that right now, where people can't kind of meet in the middle. Oh, and shit. Pickles went out in his garage so he could smoke.
I'm always in the middle.
You smoking, Pickle?
I'm smoking, boss.
New Bomb Turk says it fell on its face so badly that you're now having a stream to try and explain it all. To me, that's a fail, message or not.
I love New Bomb's point of view. It's very interesting. But no, this was all planned, my friend.
I don't know.
What I'm saying is that, yes, there was a risk that it could go a number of different ways. I found that exciting, but I also had to be prepared to take responsibility for any way that it could go. And what I underestimated was the emotional involvement of the viewers, and I do apologize for that, because
which actually is a double-edged blade, because that was that kind of a good thing, because even Darius said that he got TMs from people he didn't even realize watched his show. The amount of support, the amount of support Darius got was surprising. And that was actually kind of heartwarming from the community to reach out like that.
That's what I was exactly getting ready to say. It just shows the love from the community that you don't necessarily even realize you have.
And and I forgot the guy's name already. I'm sorry, but the gentleman who last spoke, completely reasonable. If you weren't part of the drama that was affecting Darius's show, if you're just a regular viewer, I totally can understand you having that position. I can only ask you to be to see a different view and why we did it. Because if you were part of the drama, the whole point was, like I said, to try to show you don't have that right now. You don't have anyone trying to show people how to deal with drama and make up. All you see is hate, bitching. People,
I see where you're coming across, LDG. It's just like the way you guys went about it. We didn't get a heads up that it was a skit. It was just people actually thought it was real. Fake drama isn't really funny, nor it
wasn't supposed to be funny. That's the point, though.
I get that, but
way it was going to hit harder. It was going to send our message across harder. Yeah, we took off the safety and we hooked up 1.21 gigawatts to the freaking live stream.
No,
yes, you're right.
He's doing it again.
And seeing it
Raquel's
back.
right, but you're not listening.
And of course, I'll be talked over. And you're right. We all agree that we should have at least told four of you.
Finish. Let Raquel finish.
I thought she finished.
Well, I'm just, in my point of view, I thought it was real. So everybody else did in the chat. To me, I feel like I was been hoodwinked or being lied to.
You have. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Raquel. I think you have somebody backstage.
Darius, yeah. Well, I just wanted to let Raquel.
Okay, finish. I'm sorry, Darius. Raquel, go ahead, Raquel.
Yeah, and now finding out that what happened last night wasn't real. It's like you were that you were trying to. I know you were trying to get your point across, but bullshit is bullshit. But to me and some other people, it feels like you were trying to, trying to stir up drama just for the sake of entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's why.
I agree.
That's why we said we're going to do this to clarify that, which should count for something.
Right.
Well, I thought it would work on a meta level in that way, right? The idea of taking something like that and then making it part of the structure and then undoing it to deconstruct it, and then it comes full circle, and then you get a catharsis. But obviously, it affected people in ways I hadn't predicted. And that's why I wanted to make sure that we, at the very least, we had to do this explanation, and we had to allow people to vent their feelings.
You're absolutely right on that, Darius.
Right. And when I'm wrong, and I want people to tell me, and I will listen. We do have someone at the door. Welcome, Cosmic Fusion.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hey. Good to see you. It's
Before
been a while.
we get to the next bit, Darius, may I just make one point? Because I really think before we start going, so I agree with Raquel. There's many issues, but the central issue is that we weren't told beforehand that you guys were kidding. And specifically for those that don't get that, and in the spirit of not, since LDG is so into. I don't know. It's a fine line. Based with Harnstar, I can agree to disagree because we got it out of our systems. But with Chronicles of Q, with all due respect to your chat, Darius, and Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs, you keep going on here. You don't get it. Well, I blocked you. I'm not interested in you as people. If you don't get what my issue is, I don't like being pranked. So for your safety, I've blocked you permanently. Get out of my life. Back to you, Darius.
All right, LDG, are you ready?
Bring it.
All right, Cosmic.
No, I calmed myself down a good bit before I joined this because I don't want to get into a shouting match with anybody. It's pointless and it's not going to get anybody anything. But I do want to let you know this, regardless of whether or not what happened was staged or real, and after the fact y'all decided to go with, oh, it was staged, this is what happened. It doesn't matter at this point. The damage is done. And to sit here for hours and say that you're willing to let people come on here and tell you about yourself and then pick apart everything they have to say, you're not sorry. You don't see that you did anything wrong. You feel like you were completely in the right. Everything you say to somebody, bro, comes across as completely pretentious horse shit. And frankly, I'm pretty sure I'm not alone when I say this. I'm tired of listening to it. And this isn't going to do anything but hurt all of your brands in the end. There's a lot of people watching right now, but tomorrow you'll see what I'm talking about. You're never going to get the viewership back. People are going to be fucking done after this. And I don't blame them.
I can respect that point of view, but unfortunately, diversity doesn't work that way. That's your point of view. As much damage as it did is as much as somebody actually got the message. Okay. Some people actually got the message. I'm sorry. And you'll never get in a screaming fight with me. Being real, you don't have to worry about that.
But that's what I'm saying. Your point, you're sitting here going, oh, well, they just didn't get the message, is my point, that you just don't get it. That you're sitting here saying, I'm sorry, but in reality, what you mean is, I'm sorry you feel that way, not I'm sorry I did that.
Exactly. There's something wrong with that.
But then what in the fuck is the point of this? Sorry, Captain.
Wait.
No, I'm just making murmuring. I agree with everything you say. You summed it up, bro. Well done. Thank you.
You're absolutely right. I agree.
And that's really all I had to say. So I'm going to duck back out now and let y'all go back to your conversation. Have a good one.
Take care.
All right. Thanks, Cosmic.
Well, shout out Cosmic Fusion. You're the man.
Yeah.
Oh, Cosmic jumped out. I was looking for clarification when he said everyone's brands. Is he talking about everybody? Everybody's
He's
here?
talking about Darius and I. He thinks that.
Okay. I was. That's. I didn't. I was an asshole when Captain Spock and I were having our heated conversation. I didn't want to talk over top of him because I know he wanted to make a point.
I believe indirectly he meant that too. And of course, we're going to notice when we look at our subs tomorrow, whether you gain subs.
I probably won't.
Yeah. I mean, I lost a sub, but I'm pretty sure I know who that was.
I'm going to unsubscribe from all of you.
Thank you.
And then 24 hours later, subscribe back because I lose a subscriber every day. And then the next day I gain a subscriber. And I've said this story a lot. I like to think it's the same person that one day they're like, oh man, Hanstar's doing some cool stuff. And then the next day they wake up and they're like, oh, why the hell did I subscribe to Hanstar? And they unsubscribe. And then 24 hours later, they're like, oh man, that's how I like to say it to myself because it's like a YouTube thing, I'm sure, where like every other day I either gain a sub or lose just one sub every other day. So that's the way I like to look at it, is it's all the same person that's just sitting there sucks. Like going back and forth. It's probably JJ. I'm sure it's JJ. That's who it is.
Yeah, that channel sucks. Seriously.
It does.
Yeah.
I have this guy on there all the time named JJ. I don't know who that douche is, but there's this guy.
Hey, you talking about JJ, there. Man. What about Chris? He's the main problem.
Well, he's not here to defend himself.
Thank you, Carol.
Chris is the problem with YouTube, period.
Thank you, Ambassador. And it just goes to show you because, I mean, if you have that kind of mindset, and that's fine if you do, but you basically just dictated that you have to do things a certain way. Unfortunately, no matter what you do, no matter how you think it's right or wrong, because that's irrelevant. Right and wrong is dictated after you do it, not before. Even doing something that you think is good can have a bad outcome. Good and bad is not judged until after you do it. So up until then, you can only try to do your best and hope for the best. But if you're going to sit here and say that, you did it the wrong way and all you're doing, basically Cosmic Fusion's point of view, then what's the point of doing anything? Unless you live in some kind of JW safety bubble world where, like, I can't even think of one thing you can do. And Cosmic, if you have an example, please share it. Give me one example of something you can do that won't piss somebody off or somebody won't say they take the opposite side. There's 5 sides to every coin. It all depends who's placing the bet. There's no way you can do a single thing and have 100% acceptance.
Well, that's true. You can't go buy water without making someone upset. That's how simple it gets.
It's a simple matter that we're clarifying it. We're being honest about it. We're being open about it. We didn't have to do the stream. We didn't have to say anything, right? Nobody's giving us credit for that, right? You didn't have to say it.
I don't want credit, and I don't want to make
not what I mean. Not what I mean. But we're here doing this as part of it. This is part of last night's skit.
Well, and honestly, it should have been done within the stream itself. I'm acknowledging that.
And I agree.
I'm not excusing it.
Darius, you and I even agreed with this. We made mistakes. Okay. This was our first time doing something like this. It wasn't going to be perfect. And we knew we tried to do it the best we can. We tried to think of every possible point of view and tried to include as much as we can to do this right. And we did screw up. We should have told certain people right off the bat. Maybe we should have told everybody right off the bat. Okay, but again, people don't want to be told.
I would do that if we ever did a quote unquote skit again, which I doubt. But yeah, I would rather tell everybody than nobody based on the outcome of this one.
And to be honest, it depends on my channel. I still might not tell people, but I will if anyone is affected or related to what I'm doing. Yes, 100% should tell them beforehand. But there is, and I would say even more of a majority, maybe 50-50. I don't know, but it definitely isn't one-sided. That it is affected to do it this way, and there have been examples of people who did it that way, and it was very effective. Okay, people get it. It's not one side. Nothing in this world is one-sided. The universe isn't full color. It isn't black and white.
No,
this is
there's a lot. There's going to be a lot of gray.
Full color. I like to say full color, but gray also works. But it's bigger than gray, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. There's so many angles. You can't. We're not perfect. We couldn't expect us to actually do our very first skit 100% perfect. That was just a non-zero.
Well, I understand the message you're going to trust LDG and Darius. It should have handled in a different way. Yeah, absolutely. But mistakes were made, and not everyone's perfect. And I don't really expect everyone should expect that.
I totally get the message. I just think the way it was done, and you basically just said that, LDG. Obviously, mistakes were made, and at the end, there could have been like not necessarily a disclaimer, but you and Darius like, oh, this was all this, instead of letting it kind of stew with people.
Yeah, right. We don't hate each other. Yeah, I don't.
No, we don't.
One of the things that we hate each other.
And that's and again, not that anybody cares about my opinion, but that's my opinion on it is it was a very good message. The way you all did it left a little bit to be desired to the community.
That's understandable.
Yeah, skit or no skit, basically, it just left a bad taste in people's mouths. I didn't even know what was going on. I was in the dark. I thought it was some real shit.
I also thought it was real shit as well. But I get the message. I just think it should have handled in a different way. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, see, you know what the problem with better is? Anything can be better. There's no such thing as best. It's like random. It doesn't actually exist. Everything can be better. You can always do better. You're absolutely right.
And it's a learning experience.
It is. Yeah. Life is a learning experience.
I want to be better tomorrow than I was today.
And I hope we all want that in our lives.
Jerry,
absolutely.
You do that with that little blue pill.
and again,
I was gonna joke about what LDG said. You can always be better. Everything can always be better. I was gonna say, how did you know what my wife always tells me, LDG? You've been fucking spying on me,
no comment,
bastard.
Well, there's one question.
Your computers.
Was your wife right? Has things gotten better?
No, if anything, they've gotten worse.
Work on that shit.
I'm at the age now. I'm too lazy to leave, and she's too lazy to leave, and we're too old and wore out.
Don't ever think that, because I thought the same thing. And guess what? I'm divorced.
I'm just being funny.
We were together. I know, but we were together 20 years. Don't ever think that.
Well, I've already beat that record. Not that this is a contest,
I know that,
but I've already beat that record.
I'm just saying, don't ever think it won't happen, because y'all could be together 50 years. You just said, all right, fuck you, I'm gone. Yeah.
If I let my wife drive my Subaru the way you saw her drive my Subaru, I'm gonna stay with her forever.
Nah, dude. No.
Because
you'll fix that car one time too many, and then you'll say, "All right, enough is enough."
That's why she doesn't drive it. She only drove it that day because for some reason I'd been drinking quite a bit.
And I was drinking too.
She can drive a manual transmission when forced to. There's a reason she does not drive a manual transmission every day.
Yo,
and you saw the reason.
Funny.
You saw
I'll tell you
the
one
reason
thing.
why, JJ.
Unboxing. I'll tell you one good thing though. At least everyone here, by definition, has come to the table to talk, and that's I want to say thank you. That's you as well, Raquel, of course, as well as JJ, Han, and these two knuckleheads. At least we're here. More than I can say for some people. Cardinal Sin, Mr. Brown. At least they got the balls to actually have a conversation. Cardinal Sin and Mr. Brown. At least the people here. When I say balls, I'm being metaphorical, Raquel. I do apologise. I'm not trying to be sexy. You know what I mean? Everyone here is willing to come to the table. Cardinal Sin and Mr. Brown. I'm just saying.
Well, I've always said this because over on the couch, over on the chaos list, that's what we do. Lonzo brings up topics. Sometimes we don't agree on them. We can sit there and have a legitimate argument, and when the stream's over with, we're like, "Hey, you want to get a beer?"
Yep.
You know, that's what it's about. It's about adult conversation.
Well, and before you came back, JJ.
I mean, look at JJ. He called me lamb chop. Now, yes, when no one was here, I went to bed. I cried into that pillow, with my little picture of Kermit on it.
Then why are you saying I'm the only one that can say that?
Because that's why, JJ. Because when you do it with love in your heart, not them. Shh, not now. JJ, not now.
Well,
dude, I'm just saying
serious.
JJ can do it because he knows when he says lamb chop, he says it in a charming Southern accent. You go, "Hey, lamb chop, how you doing?" You know what I mean? Not you fuckers.
When I seen Captain Spock on camera, he does have some beautiful lamb chops, man. I am thoroughly impressed.
Thank you. It's chicken today. Oh, you mean those lamb chops?
Yeah, they totally mishired. They totally miscast Jumanji, man. They should have gotten.
I like conversations like this.
I don't know. Is anyone here a fatalist? Just throwing around anyone. The unboxing of whatever's in this unboxing means something. Oh my goodness! No way!
It's a brand new pocket knife.
It's not contrived in any way, shape, or form. Oh my!
Oh wait a minute! It's a brand new Swiss Army knife.
I cannot believe what I've just unboxed. My goodness me. If only I had a camera on this thing.
Captain Spock's going to go MacGyver some shit.
It's exactly what I wanted. That's why I bought it for myself. Ooh,
actually. Oh, that's good.
I know,
would
that is
actually
pretty cool.
like to read that. It's a book, right? I saw it once you pulled it.
No, it's a board game. One of the most bitterest conflicts in human history is now a charming board game by MB Games. Arabic conflicts. That's right.
I can't believe they made it into a board game.
That's it. How dare you take my land? How dare you take my land? Just proving no argument is too much fun to be made into a little board game. This week, Iron Dome expansion. That's right, from Pickle Games. Next week, let's reinvade Afghanistan here on the Darius channel. Next week, we're back with racist Batman. Back to you, Darius.
What's fucked up is that game is based on the history of my people. So,
Bagsy, I'm playing Israel. Come on, let's go.
What is this? The 2021 version of Risk?
I love history, so I would actually be very interested in that board game.
This only goes 56 to 73, so that includes all your favorites. You got 6. No, wait, that's not all. We're going to throw in the 6-Day War and the Yom Kippur War. We're not going out today, Mum. It's the holiest day of the religious year. Oh, yes, we are. There's about 3,000 T-55 tanks on the Golan Heights. Right, well, fuck religious principles. Let's go. This week on Arab-Israeli Wars.
Fuck diplomacy. Let's just blow the shit up.
Fighting on the Sabbath. Sorry, Jehovah. I've got some fighting to do. Hurrah!
The only thing I could compare that to would be like the Tet Offensive in the Vietnam War when when the Americans
make the link. If you want to win a war quickly, you attack on a religious holiday, either yours or theirs.
Yeah,
Tet Offensive, it was their holiday. Arab Israeli was also there.
The Americans totally let their guard down because it's like, oh,
it's New Year. We're relaxing. Why?
It's the Tet holiday. They're not going to do anything on one of their special
They're not
days.
Going to do. Famous last words. They're not going to do anything. It's Tet.
And they attacked, and then they attacked everything everywhere in the country at the same.
Exactly. Shalom. They're not going to attack this weekend. It's Yom Kippur. Famous last words. Anyway, moving on.
Let me know how that game is,
all right, I'm going to be playing
Captain
that.
Cockney Spot, because I don't know that they sell it here. They may or may not, because you know how
that was an
eBay
special.
But
yeah, it did cost a few shekels.
That's very interesting to me that they made that into a game, because
the thing is, I've got a lot of spare tanks. I'm going to be redesigning it with actual tiny toy tanks. So, but all right, well, you know, I might be looking for players. So I'll let you know. Obviously, you know, you're a feisty one, so already, you know, I like the way you argue and then don't hold a grudge. You're like me, but in another body. Brilliant. No wonder she didn't dump you.
I don't
Have a good night, Generation Productions.
Said. Good night, Generation. Good to see you, brother. It's been a minute, man. Good to see you, Generations. I hope you're well.
Brilliant.
Well, that's what I like about feisty adult conversations or debates, as I would call them, is we end with each other cussing each other out, but at the end of the day, it's like, oh, okay, you're cool, I'm cool. Hey, would you like to play this board game with me? It's like, in
a way, the Tet Offensive was actually, and the Yom Kippur War were both dreamt up by basically Darius and Pickles, because they're like, psych, we're not really not attacking. It's just a prank, yo. We actually are attacking. Oh, you roasted oysters from Egypt. Oh, look at that. They're they're in the Golan Heights. Oh, Syria. Oh, you crazy roasted. They really are attacking those nutters.
Pickles, you asshole. Think of how many GIs you killed in Vietnam with that.
Imagine that, Julius Caesar. Hey, Caesar, happy holidays. No, just pranking you. Going to stab you. Actually stabbing you up, bro. Just a prank, yo. It too, Pickles. Just a prank, Caesar. Stab.
Good night, New Bomb.
I bet it was one of Darius's ancestors got Trotsky, wasn't it? Hey Trotsky, how you doing? I've got some pickles for you. Matt, just pranking you, bro. I'm actually here to stab you to death. Boom, have an ice pick. See you next time. Prank you later.
I know we had a very heated debate or conversation, but I love your wit, Mr. Cockney Spot.
Well, I'm just riffing off the post. I've actually interwoven. Well, I've had me meltdown. So one of those fuckers, I blocked them for saying I wasn't funny. How dare you? I'll give you not funny. I was just pranking. I'm not really in a bad mood. It was a prank, yo. It was a meta prank. What I didn't tell these two fuckers is actually I've been in a really good mood all day. But I thought, meltdowns are good for clicks. I'll have an argument with my favourite person, arbitrarily Hanstar. Here we are. Knock, knock. Who's there? Fuck off. Fuck off who? Fuck off. I'm busy doing a rant. Right,
Carol, I would always answer the door for you, because who wouldn't answer the door for a pretty woman?
Do you know what? Last time I answered the door, it was a dark-haired lady that told me that reality is actually not real. And by the way, what do you think of my stockings? Amazing. You know what I mean?
Were you watching The Matrix again?
No, this is actually my real life. I've got the pictures to prove it, but I'll send them to you. I'll get arrested.
Okay.
Oh, look, toy soldiers. Oh, no, just a prank. It's toy soldiers.
Carol's cookies. I ripped the shower head off my shower last night.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oops.
I think that needs more explanation.
I think I saw that on her Instagram. She posted a picture of it.
I must have missed that. We follow each other on Instagram. I just don't look at Instagram a lot, so I must have missed that.
Yeah, neither do I.
God damn it! That took me out of the group.
Whoops.
Oh, is she saying she ripped her shower head off because of JJ not answering the door?
I hope so, because
or did
that would
she
make me
rip it
think a
off for
lot more
another
highly
reason?
of her. I hope it's because of me.
I
because
don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, so
strength.
maybe it was on accident. You don't know your own strength. Okay. JP's, what's up, brother? Good to see you, JP's.
Answers the door. It is just your local friendly fruit seller. Aha! No, it is the Spanish Inquisition, led by Pickles. Ha! Just a prank, bro. We're gonna torture you. Just the Spanish Inquisition.
Was it you, JJ, that was saying something about Risk? I got into like this ultimate Risk game one time with some friends that lasted for like weeks almost. It was like a super long game of Risk. It went on and on and on. It was like a real world war. It went on for so long. And I don't think anybody ever won. I think at the end we just kind of declared an armistice with each other because we were tired of playing the game because it went on for so long. I think JP's is directing that.
Hey, what up, JP's?
I wonder if there's a game we could play like that, but like live on a stream, kind of like Jackbox, but strategic.
I'm sure.
LDG's done some stuff like that. Won't you ask him?
What? What did I do again?
Huh?
More shit.
Repeat
this. Game.
Oh, Generation Productions. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Generation Productions.
I think JP's last comment was directed towards Mr. Cockney Spock.
What have I done now?
What?
Mutton chops.
I don't remember what he said.
Mutton chop, shut your pie hole.
You
That's my horrible English accent.
Yeah, come me. He's not JJ. He can't call me mutton chops. Sorry.
Do what?
That's constructive, isn't it? Shut your pie hole. Whenever someone says shut your pie hole, I end up talking more, and I think, oh, the irony. See, you can say shut your pie hole, but you can't actually make me shut my pie hole, can you? That's the problem in your gambit there. Unless it was some kind of reverse psychology gambit to make me talk more. I think the suggestion, Cockney, shut your pie hole, is somewhat backfired, don't you think? I was about to get distracted unpacking all these amazing toy soldiers, but no, it's like a call to arms. Shut your pie hole. That's like saying death and taxes and tea in the harbour. You come and make me shut my pie hole. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Please subscribe.
Good night, ambassadorial wing.
What?
That's the same thing as the last thing you said.
Getting me to shut up is that it will actually get me to talk more, JJ. Knock, knock.
I'm not answering the door yet.
See, that's it. This guy can fuck up a sandwich, but still we have him on the show.
Oh no, I make a great sandwich. Just fuck that door.
Yeah, one piece of bread. That's it. There you go. Here's the sandwich,
bro. I don't know if you have them down there where you're at.
From me,
but I used to run a Subway restaurant.
Yeah, okay, no wonder it went out of business.
No, it's still open.
Is it called JJ's Half a Sandwich?
No, it's Subway.
What do I get? Sub.
Oh, Jimmy John's.
Forgot the way.
Fuck a Jimmy John's, man. They can't get turkey cheese
so
unless they made it right.
You literally Denny Villeneuve my Denny Villeneuve joke. Do you do like half a sandwich? Do the other half 3 years later? Is that your style?
Oh no! I'm a pig.
Hello, John.
I'm a pig. I'm a pig. Oh, John, how you doing?
Do you know why JJ never goes hungry in the desert? Because of all the sand which is there. Because of all the sand which is there. You're welcome. I'll be here all night.
Who's got the boom?
My calculator.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about those.
Making a girl. Actually making a girl.
My Cafu Lecter.
There we go.
Passive aggressive.
No delay.
What do you think of my vogue on poetry? Yeah, 3 chords and a cliche. Well done. Next.
Whoa. Jill says, I read her mind. They have Risk for free on Steam. Nice.
Oh, really?
Thanks for the heads up.
Your money for nothing and your risks for free. I want my risk 2023.
I had heard there was an online or a Risk game like that, but I didn't know it was free on Steam. That's pretty cool. Risk is a fun game.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's a risk. Showing up on this show and working out whether it's real. That's Darius Munchausen, like a fucking. He's like a mother flipping walking Philip K. Dick novel. You just don't know what's real and what isn't.
Yeah.
Camera pulls back and it's like, you thought it was Darius Munchausen, but no, it's actually your mother. Ah!
Hey, Captain.
What?
If I actually fly over there, instead of making me shut my pie hole, will you take me out for a meat pie?
Oh boy.
Fish and chips.
Oh yeah, fish and chips. I love fish and chips too. That would be good.
Fish and chips and weird mushrooms.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Oh, thank you guys. I think I'm gonna. I'm not gonna do an unboxing. At least not tonight. But
Darius he doesn't like the unboxing. That's why I'm not going on camera. I mean, I did that one time. You haven't seen the stuff that I haven't shown you.
I liked what you unboxed earlier. I just, as a format, I don't really get unboxing. But
Animal Man.
Hey, look what I got.
No, you
get the sword. That's what I bought for myself because I haven't got any friends. Exactly.
It's like a movie reaction, kind of.
I like doing movie reactions.
I do kind of like technology unboxings just because I like technology things, like new phones, new graphics cards, stuff like that, where they unbox them, but then they also show you how they work or how good they work, so you can kind of decide if it's something that you'd like to purchase or not. But as a whole, I don't get the whole unboxing thing either.
That. Yeah.
I like
for technology. Well, for technology, like new technology, I get it because it comes out, people get it the day it comes out, and then they unbox it and they show all the pieces off, they show its functionality. And
one day you had the iPhone unboxing, and the guy, like the world's first iPhone, the guy unboxed right when he got it and dropped it. The very first iPhone sold. But the news people were there.
But
then lost it live on the stream.
What up to 13 now? iPhone 13?
Yes.
Something like that, I think. Yeah, 12 or 13. I'm not an iPhone person.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing.
I have the iPhone 11. I think I'm gonna wait.
I'm a Google person because I like them to spy on me every given chance they have.
Wow.
If the 14 or 15 comes out, I'll think I might get it. But right now,
I'm actually
like getting ready. And Alexa?
It's just 13 is just like the same thing as the iPhone 11. If I'm going to get another iPhone, it has to have more improvements.
I'm about ready to have to upgrade my phone just because the battery is turning into shit and it has a non-replaceable battery.
Yeah, I think it's good to wait. I never buy more than one a year.
Are you getting this? Happened to my old iPhone. The battery was expanding inside the phone.
This one isn't expanding. The phone, and it's super random. Like it can be at 80-something%. It can be at 60-something%. The phone all of a sudden shuts off and tells you the battery's dead, even though it's obviously not. And then you plug it in, and it's like, oh, you have 65% battery, and it's like, well, then why did you shut off and show me the dead battery icon thing on the screen? But I'm 3 generations behind on Pixel phones. Like I said, I'm a Google person, so I'm 3 generations behind on the Pixel phone. So it's probably about time for an upgrade.
Your phone's finally figured you out. It's fucking with you.
It is. It's totally fucking with me. It's fucking with me hardcore. It's pissing me off.
But as you were saying, Darius.
Well, I'm gonna wrap up the live stream. No, I thank you all for coming on, and thank you everyone who gave me their point of view and expressed themselves. And again, wanted to clarify and to apologize to anyone who may have been confused or made to feel not good. And yes, I don't intend to repeat that. That was we'll just put that behind us.
Bygones.
Right. But hey, if I if I have a booger hanging on my nose, I would want everyone
to tell you. Yes,
we would never know.
It would be a very robotic booger, and I would be freaked out.
A lot of people buy Apple phones after knowing how they kill phones, downgrade slow batteries, think if they deserve. It is funny to me that Han started that you have Siri and Alexa. You got two digital women. Now you just need Cortana.
I don't have Siri or Alexa or Cortana.
You say you have an iPhone, and don't you ask Alexa questions?
No, I have a Google phone. I ask Google questions.
Is it? Is that the one you ask about who's the best doctor?
No, that's Alexa.
I don't have Alexa or Cortana or Siri.
Well, they discontinued Cortana.
Hi, Doc.
Well, for 11. Wait, did they discontinue it for 11?
As far as I know, they took it out of 10. They took it out of 10.
I have Google controlling my life and listening to me. There's actually one listening to all of us right now, just over here, next to my Funko Pops.
Launch ICBMs now. Launch ICBMs now.
Han, go red alert.
Carol's Cookies' dad still has a flip phone. They're coming back, man.
Prometheus's version.
Flip mode squad.
Thanks, John. And good night, Doc. Super Blubberpuss.
Good night.
Still love you too, Super Blubberpuss.
I would, but my lights have been kind of acting up.
Oh, come on, man.
I have a bad Wi-Fi connection on this end of the house. I'm too far away from the...
bad Wi-Fi?
From the router.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jill,
I can try. Hey, Google.
Yvette and Deej, that one.
Red.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
That's pretty cool.
Looks like a fire.
Set lights to blue.
Google, set lights to 150% brightness. 3,000%.
Hey, Google, set desk lamp to candlelight. I'm back.
Display browser history.
Okay. Have a good night, everyone.
Night, guys.
Thank you
good night, everybody.